ladies and gentlemen, I do believe today is the day where we advance down the next step in the main quest line. Now, just real quick beforehand, I had about 15 minutes of stuff recorded, and actually probably closer to 10, that I was planning on sticking to the end of yesterday's second episode. The one where not much happened, but we did go to Valoreo briefly. But unfortunately that file got corrupted, so you're not going to be able to see it. But I took a few war table reports and then I sent them out. So on some new ones, not on any of the major ones, which was the funny thing. I said I was going to remember to send somebody on the Seekers mission. Didn't do that, so we're going to do that quickly here as well. And I got a bit of new gear, bit of old gear. More on that later though. Oh, and I also got a new throne. I'm trying out the Ferelden throne. It was the one out of only 2 words. How do I use them? This is one, and there was one other one that I had unlocked besides the official Inquisition throne. So next time we judge somebody, we'll be sitting in this. It looks kind of rustic, kind of yawy, like a Viking lord might sit in it. It's got griffins. Is that griffin heads or is that dog heads? I don't know. It's got heads. And also Free March's heraldry, I believe that is. I don't have that many of the stuff, of the decorations unlocked. In fact, the thrones and the heraldry and the banners are the only options I had. The banners are Templar banners, I do believe, wherever they are located. Anyway, we're gonna head into the war table, to the conference room, to the council room, whatever it's called, the war table room, the war council. Gonna dispatch Liliana's assassins. Actually, we did that. We need to read the report. That's one thing that got lost in the lost footage, is that report. So we may end up talking to Josie before we leave for Valoreo. So let's pop into Orlais. What's the report? It has been done. The House of Repose hid themselves well, but a small group of our agents destroyed the contract and found some interesting information on future targets. Josie would not be happy we took this route, but, well, it's better than her getting killed, except for that report. We had a spy that we needed to be rescued. The Inquisition has some. No, the woman we had locked up in the system. What? I'm confused about what's going on here. So, backstory, there was a spy that was captured by a noble, but was posing as a bard. I sent soldiers to say that she was wanted by the Inquisition in an attempt to rescue her. Spying for them being the Inquisition, not the court. Oh, this isn't to us, this is from one lord to one lady. Okay, that makes it a bit more understandable. What was the other report I sent? I sent somebody on something. Strike a bargain with the merchant princes of Antiva. I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached. 82 gold and 30 more influence. I need to bring in that influence. I need one more Inquisition perk in order to get Deft Hands Fine Tools, I believe. That's what it's called. Alright, let's actually back out of the war table for half a second and go talk to Josie in private. See what she has to say about that. Hopefully it didn't set the romance quest back too far. I don't know. How's that gonna work? Only one way to find out. Ooh, so close. So close. So yeah, you don't need to fear for your life anymore.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Oh, okay. Well, I really want to do Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts first. I've been putting that off for a few episodes. I didn't actually look up to see exactly what level of party was recommended for this, but I'm gonna assume I'm like level 13. My party is a mix of level 12 and level 13. Okay, Eyes of This, Wicked Eyes, and Wicked Hearts. Recommended levels 12 to 15, alright. Assassin, so... Is this doable with level 13? I'm sure I can handle it. So the Winter Palace, Celine is holding peace talks.
No further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
You guys always pick the worst moments to start talking, don't you? Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place for an assassin. We can arrange for an invitation if we hurry. Well, I've been putting this off for days. Otherwise, she's not dead yet.
We have to reach the Empress before Corythius. The
Yep.
only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Alright. Let's... Tell me everything.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Alright, so who is this Brialia? Is that her advisor?
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
Ambassador.
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halaramshirasad into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Just another day in LA.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
This is great. Tell me about Celine.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire.
Okay.
Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency.
Right.
She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Right.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Okay. That's a lot to consider.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside, but it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Right.
Understood. Just give the word. We'll begin.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Let's do it. Right. This is where the first new wrinkle comes in. I got her some decent armor. And a pretty nice blade. And a really, really awesome shield. That I would have given to Liana if it didn't just look so ugly. I'm also gonna bring Solas and Dorian. Where's Dorian? There he is. I'm definitely going in with both my mages. Now, to be perfectly honest, I'm not choosing Cassandra because, you know, I really like her and I want to bring her back into the party. I mean, she's a good character. Like, every character here, she's very well fleshed out. She's just not that interesting to me, personally. Aside from the Seeker thing, the Seekers are interesting. Speaking of which, I didn't send somebody on that quest. Son of a bee. But I think if we're going to the Winter Palace in Orlais, we're gonna want a party that sort of fits in. Yeah. He would just seem out of place. I love Blackwall, but he'd just be out of place. Varric, I'm really tempted to drop Solas for Varric. And I almost brought Vivienne, but then I realized I'm never bringing Vivienne in my party again. Also, you know, very well fleshed out character, like all of them, but I have a personal grudge against her. So yeah, I actually am. Sorry, Solas. You're a great mage, but I want to bring Varric. I want to see how he fits in. He's kind of on the edge. He's not going to stumble about like Blackwall. He's not going to insult everybody like Sarah. I think this is a good party. Though I haven't double checked to make sure Varric's armor and stuff's all up to date, but he should be good. Let's go. Ooh, is that the Winter Palace? Fascinating. Looks more sort of like a mix of, I don't know, I almost said Japanese and Roman, if you could imagine a mix between those two things. Doesn't look French is what I'm trying to get at. Well, I guess I can kind of see it. What are these smokestacks that are curved? Maybe if the resolution wasn't so crappy I could actually see things.
The political situation in
mask
Halaramshirasad. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Mm-hmm. Just the Grand Duke. Impressive.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. Bringing the Templars into your ranks was not just a brilliant military move, but a clever political ploy as well. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Does sound impressive. Quick break. Alright, flight cam is a wonderful thing. That would be impressive.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
That's not a lie.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening.
Perhaps.
I am not a man who forgets his friends.
Is that lady over there waving at us?
You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Aren't we exciting people? Now, when you say this, I'm not actually sure what you mean, because this could mean one of three things. Are you talking about we being the two of us, exciting people? Or are we causing excitement to other people?
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
Well,
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening.
Perhaps.
This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations.
Yeah, I was figuring the same
My
thing.
people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
It's worth investigating.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains.
The game is great.
We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
That damn audio bug, though.
Is that the Inquisitor?
It is.
What? Emartia!
Montpellier ring. Court approval.
I've heard.
The Halaramshirasadfhj court is pleased to see a noble, even a marcher in the Inquisition. You're off to a good start. So we just need to make friends for a bit. Montpellier ring. What exactly? Alright, I'll go talk to this noble woman. Hi there.
I should look around.
Pardon me, my lady. Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montpellier, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That sounds serious. Speaking of
terrible
serious, the audio bug is pretty serious
The
today.
Countess finds out. Make her have mercy. If you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
We're seeing how my minimap's glowing. I think it's very close. Well, that's an interesting place for it. Keep it to sell later. Nah, I'll return it.
Make her. What am I going to do if I can ring and my ring?
What the hell is going on here? Just gained court approval.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
Jesus.
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it.
It wasn't that
You
hard.
have
I just
saved me
pressed
a
V a few
lifetime
times.
Of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
I think I just got a lot of influence from that. Which, of course, I will not turn down.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
What is Lady Pentecost wearing? Where is she? I can talk to her again. I wonder why I can talk to her again.
Where could it be?
I already found it for you, idiot. Let's take a look at the map. That's the entrance. Eastern storage is over there. There's another layer to this. Even gilded balls have ears. That's probably what he was talking about with the elves. Let's go. Keep looking around. Excuse me, guys. Woo, 10 frames a second. To the upper level. How's it going? So that's to progress, but I'm not ready to progress.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Requires more Hala statuettes. What the hell? I need someone to talk to give me more influence. Hala statuette. I need 10? What?
Lady Nightingale gave me nerve.
You know, somebody down on the first floor was just saying that. I'm just gonna loot this. Someone left it there, obviously they didn't want it. Now, how does Hala statuettes get me in there? Is that like a secret lock? Or a secret key, I guess. What exactly am I gonna be doing in here? Why do I even want to go in here in the first place? Is there anything of value in here? Medium or Legion Army armor is not bad, and a dual spike blade. So dagger schematic, yeah. It's kind of pointless to me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Please give me something that's not pointless to me. Fraudulent Tower Shield, sell. Dwarven Wax. I'll take the haft off it, then probably sell it, and sell it. Alright, let's go up on the other side then.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight.
Can I not go through there?
Gaspard will ruin us all.
Yeah, you know, you're probably likely about that. But, you know,
Nightingale makes me nervous.
that's the third person to say that. It's almost as if they're totally scripted PS. Require a storage key. I can probably find it upstairs. And by BS, I don't mean to say it's bad lines. I mean, it's a good line, but when 3 people say it, oh, here's a person. Howdy. That's how we say hello.
Conversation. Please leave.
Excuse me. Find a safe spot to eavesdrop on the nobles' conversation. Oh. What? Alright, I'll follow them.
Interesting.
What if I was to stand at this spot on the map?
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Mm-hmm. Is that it? Alright. Oh, 800 out of 7,000. I need another 220 influence if I did that math correctly, which I probably didn't. Where do I find a storage key? Probably in here. Because that's where they keep their keys. Oh, in the flower bed. Huh. Well then. That's a great place for a key. I don't have any more people to talk to. How do I gain more influence? Approval. Which is basically the same thing as influence. Or do I do it when I enter the court? I thought I had to get 100 before entering the court. Secret correspondence. Ooh, scandalous secrets gathered 1 out of 30. I will deliver that to Liliana. No, wait, longbow. Sell. 181 gold. Alright. I think I'm actually out of things to do in here. And it's almost 30 minutes in. What? Wait, is that a place to go? No, that wasn't a place to go. Not on the 2nd floor, at least. That's a place to go. I think I gotta go in. I'm gonna do one last quick search through outside. Make sure there's nobody with a speech bubble over their head. I'm gonna try to keep this all in one episode, but if it's been 30 minutes already, That probably won't happen. Alright, let's go inside.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Yes.
A martyr? The Maker has an odd sense of humor.
Hey, don't insult where I come from. The free marchers would wreck or lay up. Well, probably not. Time to go inside.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please.
Sure.
I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility,
Mm-hmm.
but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues.
Right.
It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
You could have told me that before we left. They sound like a fun bunch.
Don't they sound delightful?
Speaking of which, why
I'm
are
shocked we
wardrobes
haven't invited
coordinated?
the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death.
Wicked
You
eyes,
must
wicked
never
hearts.
reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
Cheery thought. Might as well warn the others.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Be fine.
Well, Cassandra's better than Sarah.
Andraste, watch over us all.
Come on, audio, stop glitching out, please. For once. Oh, I can use the arrow keys to scroll between these? Ooh, Pavel in the occupied north. First Canoi ships, 30th year of the Steel Age. First Canoi War. Suffering and enlightenment. Most complete way to wipe people out is not with blades, but with books. The Exalted Marches, Chantry-led forces, Circle of Magi. Fascinating. Didn't I also get things besides this formal attire? And can I put my armor back on? I feel more comfortable in the armor. Got an Orlesian mask. Yeah, no. No thanks. I swear I got something else though. Something got a 38 armor rating. How terrible. There was some funny sounding French word that I made fun of as I tried to pronounce it. What was it? No idea. Let's go in though, shall we? Ooh, what's over here? Nothing, it's all closed off. Huh. Probably the same thing over here, but it's worth looking. You never know. A door that I can't go through, it looks like. Man. Vestibule. Up the stairs, through the door. Ooh.
I heard the Grand Duke
Hey, it's people.
invited the Inquisition here.
What's through there? Let's talk to Varric. How's it going, Varric? Don't you look snappy?
Seriously, did you get a look at the steps?
Do we really have to be coordinated?
So this is just the Winter Palace. What's the summer one look like, I wonder?
Well, I gotta screen grab the four of us standing around like this. In our coordinated outfits. Alright, mouse, you're gonna be kinda in the way there. That's a perfect screenshot right there.
dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
Mm-hmm.
Need to have this jacket let out a little.
Oh, relax. You look fine. There's lots of places here. How's it going there?
Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get
I
them
heard
here.
Celine was having the entire wing redecorated. But the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
So she can have shady, behind closed doors conversations in the under construction wings? I mean, come on, espionage 101. Subterfuge 101, not espionage. Espionage is like sabotage, except we're spies. Oh, I suppose this is kind of what it is too. Hey, dwarves.
Interesting.
What's interesting? There's a red circle on the ground. I am admiring the decoration in this corner.
Boring.
I didn't even hear what it was just whispering. Oh, was it that kind of whispering? Let's go check and make sure it's not darkspawn. The Grand Library of Halaramshirasadfhj. Locked from the other side. Also locked from the other side. What about over here, though? What is this? The Royal Wing. Probably locked as well. Requires Royal Wing key. Is that a thing? I would not be surprised if that was a thing. But where do I find a Royal Wing key? Alright, I'm kind of wasting time. I do want to get inside. Are you not going to actually physically talk?
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without...
Good news is becoming an increasingly rare...
There's nothing through there. This door over here. Hey, there's a guard. Oh, was that ping? Oh. Was it that? Yeah, probably was that. Locked.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
My bad. Alright, I do want to fit a little bit of this in this episode. Hey. Is he gonna cry out on name? Those are scary.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Trevelyan, daughter of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick.
That's me. And that must be the Empress.
Shepherd and leash of the Westwood Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed. Hero of Orlais.
Lovely.
Right hand of the divine. Renowned author, Varric Dethris.
Silence.
Head of noble house Tethras, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azariel. Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honleith, Commander of the Forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine.
You left out
And
lover of the
Lady
hero of Felden.
Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
You know, you guys can come down if you want. You don't have to stand there by the guy. So, what now? What now? You're pointing this way. I'm gonna walk this way. And you guys are all standing with your balance slightly off on one foot. Apparently I'm not supposed to stop here. Alright, I'll walk forward some more. This is Duke Gaspard, I'll stand next to him. I mean, I don't want to offend the Queen Majesty.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Grand Duke?
Lady Inquisitor,
That's
we
me.
welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
So sour.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Yeah, let's just say there's an assassin here. It's an honor.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halaramshiral?
I can't do it credit. Press the button.
I have no words to suffice. Halaramshiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
No, you don't. No, you really don't.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Mm-hmm. Can I help you? You're standing right behind me.
How are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything?
It's the same as always.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
Is never coming
You
out.
always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Is that her sister? I should introduce myself.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Yvette. Pleasure.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true you found the Red Templars sacrificing heretics and drinking blood, pages, veins?
Yvette?
Everyone in Antiva City is saying so.
I can't understand a damn thing what they're saying. So this stupid audio bug clipping in and out, and I'm not even actually sure if it translates to the video. I've never actually checked. So you may have no idea what I'm talking about. Or you may not. Every bit of it's true.
Oh, it was awful. Men's everywhere. Practically a carpet of skulls over a river of blood.
Ew. Ow, awful.
How was the evening?
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of.
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Continue.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They
Quote unquote
notice
finest.
The Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Alright, let's go.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Where's Liliana? I think I'm going to speak with her and then call this a long episode here. But I do have to find her first. Where did she go? Josephine's there. Colin's on the other side. Sandra's through the door. By the exit. Where is Liliana? I didn't. Whoa, that was a weird camera turn. Can't go through there. Let me make sure Liliana wasn't behind us.
Are you happy to see me at all?
It's true. The Templars have returned to the faith.
It is true. I brought them back.
Things to
Hmm. Lovely. There's Cohen. Hope you're enjoying the ladies. Where is Liliana, the Dowager Council? What?
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my... Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Perhaps. God, what a waste of time. So where exactly do I find Liliana? I don't want to continue because we'll get tired to get. Alright, well, I really gotta stop the episode before it gets too unbearably long, so hope you guys have enjoyed this. We're gonna pick up in Valoryo next time. See you then.